Julia Hall, file number 22259 NA, termination of rights, fourth review hearing, and third permanency planning hearing.
Thank you. Appearances, please.
Michael McFarland, attorney guardian ad litem.
Ms. Saja Thomas, counsel for the department.
Kristen Smith, foster care worker, Catholic Charities.
Mayor Hennigan on behalf of Ricky Hall. My client Ricky is sitting here to my right.
Ricky Hall.
Thank you. We have a number of participants, I think, that are observing from your agency as well as placement and other participants. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. There has been a sidebar prior to our taking to the record, and I'll let the attorneys address that. Ms. Thomas, or would you like me to start with Ms. Hennigan?
Your Honor, I believe that Ms. Hennigan would probably be the better person to address what happened at the sidebar. Thank you.
Ms. Hennigan.
Thank you, Your Honor. During the sidebar, it was my goal to discuss with opposing counsel, the GAO and the court, that my client had provided me with some additional documentation that we felt would be supportive in his position of wanting to maintain his parental rights to his child and wanting to work towards reunification. That information was just provided to me as I walked into the court today. The client also indicated that he has been working on maintaining a bond with the minor child, and so there were some questions that I had about that as well. Based on that information, I requested that opposing counsel, the GAL and the court agree to a short adjournment so that we could exchange this information, verify some of the things that my client has told me here today, so that those things could be properly addressed and or used in a trial for termination of his rights. And everyone, after a short conversation, agreed to adjourn for about a week so that we could have an opportunity to look into these things.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that is an accurate recitation of what happened in the sidebar.
Your position on the request for adjournment?
Your Honor, we also would agree with the adjournment, given what was disclosed today. I think that it warrants some further conversation and investigation.
There's also discussed during the father hasn't been present approximately 6 months. So I think when we scheduled this, we were anticipating he might not be present for today. We do have another 4 o'clock matter. And as Ms. Hennigan indicated, there, at least as an allegation, he's been in communication with my client. I would like to explore that. And I would want the continuity, not to break up a trial. So since it's only a week away, I have no objection.
Thank you. The court finds for all those reasons that it does serve the interest of the child and the record, and honors the rights of the parent to allow for a few extra days to review the documents that he has submitted, investigate into the issue of contact, and to allow for enough time to conduct a full trial that would be cut short or bifurcated. So for those reasons, I'm granting the adjournment. The prior orders will remain in full force and effect, and that includes a suspension of parenting time until and unless Mr. Hall participated in the evaluation as it relates to appropriate parenting time and duration, effect, etc. So unless there's any questions, that's all for today. I'll see you next week.
Is that 1:30, Your Honor, on the 5th?
Yes, 1:30 December 5. 1:30 December 5, everyone who's